The Chang Group presents TCG News, a monthly review of the Southwest Florida real estate market. And now your host, Dwayne Sultan.
Hello and welcome to TCG News, a monthly review of the latest real estate, business, and tourism news in Southwest Florida. This month we're coming to you from one of the many boardwalks you'll find in Southwest Florida. This one leads out to the Imperial River in Bonita Springs. Now, our top story: the falling number of foreclosures.
2016 saw a steep decline in foreclosure filings in both Lee and Collier counties. In Lee County, foreclosures fell by 7.6%. In Collier County, they fell by a whopping 28%. By the way, nationally, filings fell by 14% in 2016 when compared to 2015. Now, here are the specific numbers. In Lee County, 4,731 foreclosures were filed. That's one in every 79 households. In Collier County, 1,192 foreclosures were filed. That's one in every 168 households. Of the 67 counties in Florida, Lee County's foreclosure rate ranked 19th highest in the state. Collier County was much better. It ranked 62.
The number of building permits pulled in Lee County last year dropped in two categories.
When it comes to single-family homes, 1,171 permits were pulled in 2016. That compares to 1,202 in 2015. When it comes to multifamily units, 333 permits were pulled in 2016. That compares to 2,094 the previous year. The permitted value of all new single-family and multifamily homes built in Lee County in 2016 is estimated at $306 million.
Trulia came out with its list of the top 10 real estate markets in the country poised for growth in 2017. And the Fort Myers Cape Coral market made that list.
In fact, it not only made the list, it almost topped it. That's because the Fort Myers Cape Coral market came in at the number 2 spot and is officially, according to Trulia, one of the hottest real estate markets to watch. The list is based on 4 key metrics: high affordability, strong job market, low vacancy rates, and home searches on Trulia. 4 other Florida cities made the top 10 list, with Jacksonville coming in at number 1.
Florida's growing elderly population has created a need for more assisted living facilities in the state.
Between 2011 and 2016, the number of assisted living facilities in Florida grew from 3,035 to 3,101. Now, the 66 new facilities in a 5-year period may not seem surprising, but here's what is. Of those 66, more than half, 34 to be exact, were built in Southwest Florida and included the counties of Lee, Collier, Charlotte, Hendry, Glaze, DeSoto, and Sarasota.
The financial technology company Smart Asset named Florida the number 6th best state for early retirement.
That's a jump of 3 spaces because last year Florida was ranked number 9. Researchers studied factors such as real estate, personal income and sales tax rates, average housing costs, the non-housing costs of living, access to health care, and availability of leisure activities. Florida ranked high for having no personal income tax and for having more than 9 doctor offices per 10,000 residents. That's the second highest in the nation. If you're curious, Wyoming topped the list as the best state for early retirement.
If Florida is one of the top 10 places to retire early, The Naples is one of the best places to start a business.
That's according to the personal finance website NerdWallet. After analyzing 268 cities in Florida with a population over 10,000, Naples was named the third best city in which to start a business. Rankings were based on factors such as business climate, economic health, and population growth data from the U.S. Census Bureau. Topping the list was Maitland, Florida, which is near Orlando, and coming in at number 2 was Doral, which is close to Miami.
And speaking of Naples, there was good and bad news when it comes to Collier County's tourism numbers for 2016.
Research Data Services, Collier County's tourism consultant, reported the number of visitors to the county fell by 2% and room nights declined by 3.3% when comparing 2016 to record-setting 2015. However, spending grew by 1.3% year over year. Now, here are the exact numbers. 1.8 million visitors stayed in the county's hotels or other vacation rentals. More than 2.4 million room nights were reserved. That all equates to a record $1.9 billion added to the local economy.
Now we're going to talk about one of my favorite cities in Southwest Florida, Fort Myers Beach.
The travel website Places You'll See came out with its list of the top 25 beaches in the United States. Making that list was Fort Myers Beach. It came in at number 2. Its sugar sand white beaches separates the Gulf of Mexico from the mainland, and it goes on for about 7 miles in length. Many homes line the beach, but there are plenty of hotels as well, and as you might imagine, a few watering holes that look out onto the azure waters. If you're curious, taking the number 1 spot was the Lanikai Beach in Hawaii. Now, that's ironic because one of the largest Gulfront hotels on Fort Myers Beach is named the Lanikai. What are the odds?
Well, that's the latest real estate news, business news, and tourism news from Southwest Florida. Thanks for watching, and from everyone at the Chan Group and the staff at TCG News, have a great month. But now it's time to head back to Fort Myers Beach and take in some of the sights and sounds found along our beautiful Gulf Coast. Take care.